So I think today is going to be mostly a bit of a cleanup type day. I have a set of bunk beds that I need to build by the end of the month. And I should probably clean up my shop some, but I also have just a ridiculous amount of sawdust and like scrap wood and stuff that I need to burn because it's just been collecting all winter long. So let's start off by doing that. Did you guys hear that? My mower's making like a clunking noise. It wasn't doing that yesterday. It's always something. It's always something. That's a big heavy bag of sawdust. It's obviously very wet. The bag of sawdust has water pouring out of it. That's not gonna burn. Oh well. Alright guys, I think we're lit. That should burn. It looks so red. I guess that's what happens when you're Irish and you're out in the sun all the time. Look at that. Anyways, alright, we're in the shop. I got some bunk beds I have to build. Let's clean this place up because I need to tidy up before I can bring stuff in here. More lumber. So let's clean again. I feel like I just did it, but we're gonna do it again. Alright, here we go. So here's a problem that I have. You guys see all this wood? I've got like walnut and sycamore and maple and that looks like it. This is great wood, but I have nothing to use it for right now. It's not even like really super pretty stuff to like make cutting boards or something to sell out of. Maybe I'll turn it all into segments and I'll just keep turning stuff. What am I supposed to do with this though? It's just in the way. Sorry for the wind, guys. This is the third bag I've put on. It's burning away just fine. I'm all about it. Sawdust Purge of 2018. Alright guys, I spared you a lot of the shop cleaning because I recently just did it, but you're welcome, right? It's good enough. That sort of seems to be the way I operate things. I seem to constantly operate in a state of just good enough, you know, to continue working. So that's where I'm at. It's good enough. I can bring some wood in here, start milling, all that stuff. So right now, we drink the rest of this beer. I'm gonna go eat some food. And then I'm gonna move a lot of really big, heavy pieces of wood, because like I said, I have some bunk beds to make. Alright guys, now we're up in the barn. We're going to start unloading some of this wood, putting it into my truck and taking it to the shop. Let's do it. Alright guys, so I think I'm probably going to call it a day there. I got the wood brought into my shop from the barn. It's kind of hard to see up in the barn. Some of this stuff is not as nice as I thought it was. It's got a lot of cracks, a lot of bark, a lot of wane. Some of it's got a decent amount of powder post beetle damage in it. So, I mean, I guess I'd rather use that stuff for projects that are for myself than for clients. So I imagine I'll probably be doing lots of epoxy filling and stabilizing with this stuff, which really isn't in my timeline. I need to have these done by the end of the month, but you know, whatever, it is what it is. I'm gonna go mow my yard. See you guys tomorrow.